a little bit. I'll show you some things. So basically, they rebooted up the CERN collider, and a lot of people believe it's a portal, that they're trying to create a portal to hell, to open up portals, to let in entities. There's a lot of Satanists behind these operations. So there's a lot there with energy sources and trying to smash atoms. Obviously atoms is what makes the atom bomb that creates nuclear bombs. So it's a dangerous thing to be doing. It could create a black hole, some think, and suck us all into it. Some believe the planets aligning, even being pulled, is happening because of CERN. I mean, that seems like a lot to put on one little Hadron Collider. Yeah, it's large to our standards, but all the planets seems a little bit much, but who knows? I mean, a black hole is a very powerful thing. It could be small, but it could be very powerful. So I don't know. What you're doing is unleashing power. It's not that CERN has the power, but you're unleashing God's power, because that's what the atom bomb is, right? You're creating this nuclear explosion that man can't create, but by breaking into God's power, that's how they're creating that. So in a similar fashion, they're doing this. We know that they've done satanic rituals outside of CERN, and they have the goddess Shiva, who is known as sort of the goddess of, I think, portals or stargates and going in and out. She's in front of a stargate, so to speak, in the statue, and she's kind of known for that as well. Well, they found three new what they call exotic particles, okay? And the first one is called a pentaquark. It's a 5-sided. It's kind of interesting, like the pentagram, for example, the satanic pentagram. And then the first duo of tetraquarks, okay? And somebody made the point, I think it was James made the point, that maybe those are the 3 frogs of Revelation. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So real quick, let me show you that here in Revelation, because I thought that was kind of an interesting point. Because I did say it's like the unholy Trinity, right? And that's what the frogs in Revelation relate to, is the unholy Trinity. It says, then I saw 3 impure spirits that looked like frogs. They came out of the mouth of the dragon. So is CERN the mouth of the dragon? Is that tapping into the mouth of the dragon, so to speak? Into hell's portal, Hades, opening up. Out of the mouth, the gates of Hades. Is it the gates of Hades? Out of the mouth of the beast and out of the mouth of the false prophet. So what looked like frogs came out of the mouth of the dragon, the beast, and the false prophet. It makes me wonder, do these pentaquarks, tetraquarks, do they look like frogs? Who knows? I mean, they got 4, tetraquarks are 4, so that's like 4 legs. Kind of an interesting thought. Let me look at this word frogs for a second and see what it says here. Out of the mouth of the beast. Let's see. Out of the mouth of the beast. False prophet, 3 unclean spirits. And they're trying to get unclean spirits to rise up out of the abyss here, like frogs. Batrachos. Well, that sounds pretty scary right there. Batrachos. Of uncertain derivation. Frog. Okay. Let me see if I can look up what a pentaquark and a tetraquark look like. I don't know if they have pictures of this. Let me just go down this article, see if they have any pictures. Doesn't look like it. But what's a pentaquark and a tetraquark? Let me see if I can find something here. Pentaquark. Okay. Interesting. Well, I guess if you're thinking like tadpoles, kind of fits a little bit like a frog. So that's a pentaquark. Now, of course, that's sort of an artist's rendering. We haven't seen it under a microscope or something. That would be a little bit more accurate. And how do they observe these things? What kind of microscope are they using to even see these things? That's what I'm wondering, because all of this is sort of an artist's rendering. Let's see what a tetraquark. And who knows? Do these things really exist, or are they just kind of saying this to justify giving billions of dollars to them to open portals to hell? Because obviously with pictures like this, it doesn't really build much confidence. But then every picture of space is fake too. We all know that. So, from space, and which NASA has admitted to on many occasions. They even said it has to be fake. But that's a whole other story. Yeah. So anyway, so that was kind of an interesting thought. So I just wanted to